Hi, good afternoon. Will Peet, bar manager here at Donostia in the East Village. Bar we can serve us. Taverna featuring a ton of sherry and vermouth. So today we're going to be competing in the Vinos de Jerez sherry competition put on by AKA Wine Geek. We're going to be featuring a cocktail called the Mauser that's currently on our menu here. So the Mauser, this is a tiki-inspired cocktail. I know it sounds a little bit out of place here in the sherry cocktail world, in the Cervus world, in the Spanish tradition, but something that we do here at Donostia is try to have a cocktail list, which, as you can see, I don't have a full liquor license, I don't have full booze. What I had to do was kind of do a cocktail list while utilizing only sherry, vermouth, and local ingredients. But I still wanted to have all of your classic cocktailing, kind of staples, shaken and citrusy, stirred and boozy, egg cocktails, but we're also going to be adding to the list this summer. We're going to have a tiki cocktail, so that's what we're going to do today. So, for the Mauser, we're going to build in this fashion. We have some Angostura bitters. Now, our sweeteners for this, we're going to be using a mixture of grenadine, fresh pressed ginger syrup, and vanilla syrup. For our convenience here at the bar, I'm actually going to be batching all of those together, so we're going to do 1 full ounce, which is a combination of those 3 syrups. Grapefruit juice, lime juice. Now we're going to get into our sherries. This is going to be a complete sherry cocktail. So we're going to be using Cesar Florida Moscatel Especial. Love this Moscatel, as it's going to be a little on the richer side. After partial fermentation, it's fortified with alcohol as well as something called a rope, which is a reduced wine must vinegar that is viscous and sweet, gives a lot of body to this. We're going to be having the Gonzales Villas Vina Ave Amontillado. Just a really nice 10-year, nice rich bodied Amontillado, and then the classic Palomino Fino Tio Pepe. We're going to be doing 2 ounces of this. Crushed ice. No tiki cocktails without. And also, I'm just going to shake with just a little bit of crushed ice. I don't want to add dilution since we're going to be catching that later on. I just want to use this as an abrasive to emulsify all my ingredients. Just whip that up very nicely. Top with a little more crushed ice. Float of some Peychaud's bitters. No self-respecting tiki drink is complete without good, bountiful garnish. So, if you're the Mauser. Now, what's great about this being involved in our program is that all of the cocktails and all of the spirits, all the sherry, the vermouth, all this is designed to be consumed with food. We have 95 menu items, give or take, on our menu at this point, small plates, pinchos, conservas like this. So designing the drink also had to be appropriate to the food. Now, in the course of your experience here, you might end up going through several different styles of food. So we actually had to make this in such a way that you'd be able to get through a few different ones throughout the course of your night. Starting with some of the banderillas here, we have the alcachofa. This is the grilled artichoke conserva with the anchoa, the red anchovy. I like the grilled artichoke conserva for this one because it brings out that smokiness, brings out a little bit of the bitters in the cocktail itself. We have the Ariza del Mar Pulpo Tartaleta. This is the sea urchin pate with octopus, aioli, and a little bit of Gandia pepper. This is a very fruity sea urchin pate. It has a nice crispness, nice brininess as well. And I think that the Orope, the Moscatel sherry, and the citrus components of this are really going to play at that. Now, some of the larger items that we're getting into, one of the montaditos here, this is mainstay of our menu. This is the mejeras and escabeche. The pickled mussel conserva has a northern white bean puree. The salsa piquillo is a piquillo pepper, shallot, sherry vinegar, parsley, and pimentone. Now, it's nice. This is such an unctuous dish. Now, with some other shaken citrusy cocktails, what you'll find is you won't be able to cut through that so much if it's too sharp, if it's too acidic. But I believe that the fruitiness, the balance of flavors, the round grapefruit juice, and the balance of the sherries, which do have a lot of brightness in them as well, are just going to cut through this and complement this very, very nicely. So this is the Mauser. we're at Donostia. Hopefully I'll see you down in Brooklyn a little bit later on this year, right guys?